Hey, what's up, y'all? Jay here.
I'm Meka.
This is our channel. Today we are doing Life After Lockup, episode 7. Thanks for being here with us. Give us a like, comment, subscribe, all that. This was a good episode. Very good episode. So which one of these couples you want to start with?
Jeez, you want to do JK and Brooke?
Yeah, let's start with JK and Brooke, I guess. So this episode, they kind of try to rekindle their whatever you want to call it. He takes her to a park. They walk around. He's like, I want to make this work. Yada, yada, yada. Let's lock it in. You know what I'm saying? Goes in his pocket. You're like, I know he's not finna do this. Like, for real, like, I was like, he better not.
I thought for a second.
No, he was, but then he goes in his pocket and he literally pulls out a padlock. And they write their name on it and they lock it on some random ass fence.
Yeah.
Because I guess that signifies
foreverness.
The randomness of their relationship too.
The city can't cut their damn lock off.
Yeah, but it was a symbol.
Yeah,
I mean, it worked for them.
He tried.
He'd like it. Yeah, he tried for that moment. They show Brooke, who is, she's, she lost her job before, so she's, doing like DoorDash or something like that, Uber Eats or whatnot. Trying to make her way. JK is still not living with her. And I believe that was the whole thing previously on Love After Lockup. And going into this, once he got off of his papers, he was going to go and, live with her. But he hasn't.
He's still at his mom.
Still at his mom's house and whatnot.
Now that I've sat and thought about it, I can kind of understand why he is not in a rush to move with Brooke for a few reasons. One of them being, though, is that they've had so many issues. Right? Like, as far as her even lashing out and, whether they're warranted or not, it's kind of like remains to be seen. Sometimes, like, she has a reason, sometimes she doesn't. But at the end of the day, pretty much since he's been out, it's been like a roller coaster with their relationship.
Yeah.
So I can see why, at least on that part, why he wouldn't be in such a rush to.
Yeah. I can see that too. Being a little hesitant with her. Plus, she's not right in general. She be bugging. She's very immature. And so I can get that. It's not like he's the most mature person.
Right. Because I was about to say, it's not like she doesn't have reason to be upset. Because the other reason why he wouldn't want to move with her is because it appears that he is still messing with Alex. Right? Yeah. His ex-girlfriend. So.
Which was a given.
Yeah.
Actually, her Brooke's big issue this episode was the fact that Alex and JK's dad are still in contact, and she's like, "Why don't I have the relationship with your dad that she had?" Well, maybe he likes her, and you. Yeah. I'm not a fan of Brooke, if you can't tell. You know what I'm saying? But she makes a big thing about that, so JK goes to talk to his dad, like, "Hey, Utu Dwam," and his dad's like, Alex is pregnant.
Yeah, and he says currently, and that's what threw us off because. We're thinking that she was pregnant and lost the baby. Mm-hmm. Dad is saying that she's currently pregnant.
Present tense.
So.
Reckless, y'all. This is going to be an edit.
So, and maybe that's why when Brooke approached her and she was kind of trying to walk away, if she knows that she's pregnant.
Could be. Yeah.
That would make sense why she wasn't trying to like really get down, even though she rocked her.
Yeah.
Even though she, one may say she was trying to protect her seed, so she had to do what she had to do, but we still don't know if the girl pregnant or not. We don't know.
Yeah, their little segment ended with JK pretty much driving off to go see Alex and talk to her.
And see if she's pregnant.
So after that, we have Rebecca, and I think the dude's name is Dennis. Or something, Derek or something, whatever.
I don't know.
Arizona.
A-hole.
So they are still going through their thing. Like, they're pretty much just like doing a roommate situation right now.
He's awful.
He's a street pot. Like, he be talking to her reckless. Yeah. Like, with total disregard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so they meet up at a restaurant to try to talk to kind of, for whatever reason. And he was just like, you're not it. Yeah, I pretty much played you. This, that, and other. And I really feel for this girl because one, she, you know, her story, she had the car accident, recovering from, you know, I think she said she talked to him while he was in there for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And then
he was talking about marrying her, and you know,
they
basically his whole tone changed once he got out. And I don't know if at the table he's just really trying to hurt her feelings and just trying. I don't know if that really was his intent from the beginning, but I was like, what do you say to that? Like when somebody, I mean, this girl that moved across states to be with him, probably left friends and family and whatnot. And for him to sit there at that table and just nonchalantly like, yeah, I used you. I knew that I wouldn't be able to get an apartment and all that because I'm a convicted felon, correct? And so, yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
That's messed up. Like, so I felt for her, really. I really, really did. So it looks like they're not gonna make it.
No, they
better not make it. Yeah. I would be mad at her if she like gave him.
And she's only 24.
And she's only 24. You know what I mean? She's so young.
So
yeah.
Hopefully this can just be some closure for her to move on. You know what I mean? But
right.
I mean that was pretty much her thing. You pretty much just got to sit there and see him like talking reckless and you know to her, which was bogus because I don't think she deserves that, honestly.
Right.
So that was them. Thank God we didn't get any Michael and Justine this episode.
We did not
stand their story.
We did not. We got the people from Detroit. Are they from Detroit? Where's the?
You talk about Troy and Zahara?
Yes.
We got Troy and Zahara. They're in New York.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. The snow probably threw you off.
Maybe.
And so this episode, you kind of see a couple little things. So like, he's up there trying to, have his memorial for his father finally. Talk to the mother of his daughter to try to get to the point where he can, see his daughter and spend some time with his daughter. And the way it was framed before was like the mother of the daughter was completely bugging.
Yeah.
And we did not see their season of Love After Lockup to get kind of a backstory, but they showed these little clips. And I was wondering why the mother was seeming like she was coming off so mean to her. And I think there's a history there because he was gone for a long time and his daughter's young. But they show pictures of him before he went to jail with Zahara. So that means there's some overlap between these two.
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly.
From the way that they're showing it.
Yeah, from the way that they're showing it. And also, Zahara, they showed her because she gets to try on her wedding dress or whatnot. And she has her friend with her who you can tell her friend is just one of them toxic friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, every female has them. Yes, I said that. You're all due. That one friend that y'all are so tight with, she's single or got a man and either can't keep him or can't keep him happy. One or the other. So she wants to pour all that into the person close to her who may have something good going because they want people to be miserable like they are.
Yeah, you do have to watch out for people like that. That is a thing.
It's always the ones that are closest.
And this girl does appear to be that, honestly, for her. Yeah, I feel like everybody in that, well, not everybody. Yeah, and the friend. But I feel like the adults in the situation are not thinking about the child at all. I think that he's trying to, but he is dealing with a lot of emotions and other things going on, And the part where he called his daughter and he was like, just know that I've been here the whole time and I've been trying to see you. That kind of made me sad because it's like him having to even say that to like make sure she knows that her dad loves her and wants to be around her just in case somebody like the baby mom or her family or whatever is telling her something else. That's sad. I just felt
it's everyday life for a lot of guys, and that was sad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, it was sad. But that's the reality of the situation.
It is a reality for sure, and I feel for the little girl in the situation because, like, I'm pretty sure she just wants to see her dad, and I know that we saw another side to, is it Zahara? You said, what's her name? Zahara, the wife, soon-to-be wife?
Yeah.
We saw, like, another side to her that might indicate that there's some, like, underlying beef between her and the baby mom, but I still do think that the baby mom is a lot to deal with. I think that she is giving him a hard time. Because, you know, she's very like, no. You know, like, I think, like, even when he first called her to see if the little girl could come to the memorial and stuff, at first she's like, no. You know, and he had to practically beg her to allow that. And that's just crazy to me, you know, but I guess people had a reason. I guess over the season we'll figure out what some of those reasons are. But right now I just feel like
it seemed like it ended
people are being pretty selfish.
It seemed like it ended good. The daughter's gonna be there, and I think the baby mom even agreed to like wear blue or something for the dad.
Oh, it's not gonna end good.
No, because Sahara's coming.
Because he invited Sahara, which I mean, he should be able to invite this person. But
I think what he's doing, I think he's taking an opportunity. He's gonna try and set all this stuff in order. I think he had to deal with this one tough part of things. And I think he got past that. So the one thing I don't like about this whole Zahara thing is she's really bugging. Like it's like he needs his time and space to handle his business. Like, I'm not saying she's smothering him, but it's coming off smotherish, right? And you know, he's only like 2 hours away, so like chill out. You know what I mean? She's acting like he's in Vegas or something. She's in New York and all. It's like, dude, relax. You know what I'm saying? Give him time to deal with this stuff that he has to deal with. So look at it as he's actually going there to be a man and handle these various things. You know, it might be tough, and he's obviously, it's a lot of emotion on him, it takes time, but he's actually doing it. So I don't think it should be, I just didn't like how she approached it. I'm not going to get all into the woods.
I think it's a maturity thing too, and then also, you see what the mom said to the friend, because the friend was trying to be messy and was like, what do you think of him going, you know, without her? And the mom was like, I think that's what should have happened. He needs to handle those things, because she was like, I don't want Sahara in the middle of, you know, any mess. You know, let him take care of what he needs to take care of, and then he'll bring her down as he's doing, right, when it's time. And so that indicates to me that, like, she's been fine, but that friend went over there, and I think the friend put some stuff in her head and kind of made her kind of question, you know what I'm saying? Because she has her own family members that are telling her it's all good, and she doesn't really seem like she's gonna just jump to conclusions all the time. I really feel like the friend kind of pushed that a little bit. That's what it looked like to me.
They always do.
Oh, anyway. The friend always do?
Yes.
Oh.
They always do.
I ain't got no friends like that. I don't.
Okay.
So.
It wouldn't bother me neither way. But anyway.
Oh, I know.
So next we had no Latricia and Keith this episode. So we go over to Will and Courtney, which their thing pretty much was the same stupidity. But they're done, you know.
Yeah, she signed the divorce papers.
She signed the papers
and gave him his fake ring back.
Yeah.
And that pretty much was that.
Like, he's like, I guess she showed up to the interview with a dude, put her in. She's like, I'm like, man, Courtney.
Yeah, she the type. Yeah, I ain't even go. She trifling.
We probably won't be seeing them on the show anymore. It'll probably be the end of them too.
I'm thinking. Are they bringing another couple on still?
I have no idea.
I don't even know.
Probably not. I mean, probably got like 5 more episodes to go. But so now we get to Demadrick and Kiana and Joella, and I will let you take this, and I'll just kind of jump in with my little key point when it gets to certain things. But I'm gonna let you go ahead with this one.
Okay, so Kiana wanted to find out what was, because as we know, she found out that she got possible charges on her for vandalizing Joella's car. So she met with a lawyer to see, like, is this a real thing? Like, is she really in some type of trouble? And the lawyer pretty much told her, yes, this is real. Yes, this is a real thing. And you have a warrant. And if they pull you over, you will go to jail. And you could tell that Kiana is, like, terrified, I would say. She's terrified, understandably so, because we don't know for sure if she did it or not. And if she didn't do it, this is a lot to deal with, because basically he told her that, again, she would go to jail. I don't think Kiana's ever been to jail. I hadn't seen anything online or anything like that. And so, to me, she's not upset enough, which I guess we'll figure that out later, but she's not saying that. But anyway, she gets back in the car because DeModrick's dad is the one that took her to meet with the lawyer because DeModrick didn't want to be involved with anything having to do with lawyers and police since he just got out of jail. So his dad took her, and he's taking her home. And on the way to take her home, Joella actually pops up at her house before she gets there to talk with DeModrick about the car stuff again, and he lets her into Kiana's house. I thought that was trifling. I need you to come back in. I thought it was kind of weird inappropriate. Not weird, inappropriate that he let Joella into Kiana's house. Now, his kids were with her. Maybe he wasn't thinking, but he lets her in the house and they go in the backyard. And what do you think about that? Like, I just think that was inappropriate.
Yeah, it was.
What is the... Are you...
it was. I mean, you don't do something like that unless you want some more people to get some more charges or somebody shows up at the house.
Right.
But also, I'll just, it'll be different if there was a certain level of respect between the two, understanding, if it was a different type of co-parenting type situation. But for the situation that they have and where they currently are, no. I personally don't think that was appropriate. You know what I'm saying? So, but what about DeModrick shows that he's going to do anything correct or respectful necessarily, and you know what I mean, in so many ways. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna let you get back to your thing.
So they're in the backyard talking, and Joella pulls out her phone and she's like showing him a video from her Ring camera because they start talking again about them sleeping together, and he's denying this still. And she pulls out the camera and she was like, so basically what ended up happening was they got into it. They got into an argument. He came over. They got into an argument. He tries to sleep with her. She says no. She makes him leave. He leaves. And then you see him on the Ring camera kind of pacing outside the door. And then a few minutes later, he comes back to the door. He goes out of the frame of the camera, and then he comes back to the door, and then he walks in. And basically she says, then they ended up sleeping together because she was like, fine, whatever. Yeah, she gave in, And so basically she's like, I'm just trying to figure out who did this. So what I got from that is she's now looking at him like, did you slash my tires? And I would be really shocked if he was the one that did that. That just seems really strange. I don't know why or what he would get out of doing that. But depending on what that argument was about, it could be that maybe he found out she was messing with somebody else. It could be that he's trying to like pin them against each other. It could be multiple things. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm back. So my view on the whole thing is this. I don't think at one point in time I thought Joella could have did it herself. I don't think that anymore. Do I think DeModrick could have done it? Yes. We don't know if maybe he had a drink or two. He's over there at 1 a.m, doing a little slide through type situation. That happens. It's not right. Yeah, it happens. It definitely happens. You know what I'm saying? Now, the situation they're in, it shouldn't be happening, but it happens. I think Kiana did it.
You still think Kiana did it?
Yes, I do. I could see DeModrick doing that if he went over there, tried to, they got into it. He finds out that she's talking to other guys. I could see him going out there and doing that. But the thing that makes me not think that it was him was the spray paint on the back of the car. I could see him getting angry in that moment, popping the tires.
Oh, because he wouldn't have any cans. That's right. I didn't even think about that.
And I think I could see her doing that.
Okay.
So I still think Kiana is the one who did it. But that's where it's at. And at the end of the episode, they're out there just having fun, playing with the kids, and Kiana gets dropped off. And that was the end of the episode.
That was the end of that. Now, I think that it is a possibility that Joella did it herself.
Could be. Joella had craft supplies a few episodes ago for her business.
Oh.
But that also means that he could have had access to that was being over there.
That also means that.
So,
but yeah, at this point, they all guilty. I don't know who did it. And I really do hope we find out who did this before the season is out, for sure. But ain't no telling. This just seems like a messy, messy situation. And neither one of these women want to let him go. And, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it have not been letting him go for years, so what else is new? But it's entertaining, so... but yeah, so that was the episode. So I guess next week we'll get some sort of something from something, and then some more from some other things. I guess I don't know. I'm pretty sure we won't see Courtney and Will anymore.
I hope not. At this point, I'm over them too.
So, but I mean, and it makes sense because now what they're gonna do is they're gonna supplant them next week with Michael and Justine and
your favorites,
Patricia and Cliff. Yeah. I hate them. I don't hate nobody, but their story is just so boring. But anyways, so that was episode 7 of Life After Lockup. So, all right.
Yeah.
Give us a like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in a week.
And hit the notification bell.
Hit the notifications.